guys hear that silence? I never am able to wake up this early. Well, it's not even early. It's 7:30, and both my kids and my wife are still sleeping in. I don't think this will last long at all. Don't get me wrong. Like 10 minutes later, it's probably going to be like Loud House, but oh, this is nice. Today has been one of those days where everything has gone really well. I'm on my break right now, but I think after creating yesterday's Getting Creative video, I think that gave me some extra motivation this morning, and I've gotten a lot done. Boys are in quiet time right now, just watching some YouTube, chilling out on the balcony. Yes. Also, so I mentioned back in, I think, Being a Gnostic plus Kevin Gates vlog, check it out up there or here, one or the other. I think it's this way. That every 25 episodes after that I make, I'm going to get something nice for myself. And I've had a few things in mind for a while, and that means that, so that was episode 18. 25 after that will be episode 44. So I'm either going to get a boosted board 2, a one wheel, or a Mavic Air. But I think I'm gonna go with like the boosted or the one wheel. I think that those are like two more. I'll probably trade in my skates for that. So more motivation to keep on going, keep on doing it, making it happen. Off, and it definitely chilled down. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a comprehensive review on Audible, how to set it up, and why I love it so much. It's kind of like the Green Egg and Ham book by Dr. Seuss. Like, literally, it's perfect in every single situation. It's perfect for work. You know, you're doing your work, you're just listening, driving on a trip, vacation, trying to go to sleep. Anything, it's perfect. So before we jump into that though, I upgraded my bag. I took a couple things out so I can throw the blades on there and keep the weight still good. It's like, it's not too bad at all. I think I was looking at like reviews of the one wheel and the boosted board, and I think I'm gonna go with the boosted board. It just seems like it would be more versatile for my needs, like definitely not as heavy, a little less expensive. I'm gonna start counting down right here. I'm gonna start counting down, or here. I'm gonna start counting down the number of episodes until I get my boosted board or one wheel. We've got the upgraded bag. I figured out a way to like throw the skates on the bag without too much effort of taking it on and off. I use two of these little bungee cords, just unstrap here. Hell, I'm doing this one-handed and getting it done pretty fast. Throw it off. And got the bag, got the skates. Only thing I really have in here now is through the Gorilla Pod in there, 2 lights. The MacBook would be in there, but that's on the table. And like some charger stuff. These skates, of course, will be replaced by that new one wheel or boost board. So let's get into that comprehensive review of Audible. What you're gonna need to really enjoy this experience is a cup of coffee, any mobile device, and AirPods. By the way, yesterday's video, I really hope you liked it, but it was actually the quickest video I've created so far as filming it and getting it done in post, and just entirely. I was done before, hey Maya, I was done before I went to sleep last night, which is amazing. It made me wake up like so fresh and re-energized. So maybe that's like an update to the how to daily vlog workflow, is to try your hardest to get everything done, like finish the night before. That way you can either sleep in or wake up fresh. But I'm for sure that's not going to happen all the time. So just one of those rare good moments. And this is from Apple iOS. I'm sure it's probably almost the exact same for Android. Just open up the Audible app, orange icon. It's going to ask you if you have an account. If you don't have an account, I mean, you get a free book already when you first sign up, when you first start your Audible subscription, so that's dope. Another thing is, if you hate the book that you're reading, you literally can trade it out, no questions, nothing. Just trade it out and they don't care if you've read it to the very end. Perfect. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get signed in. That's going to ask you if you want to sign in with your email or with a username. Most people, it's going to be an email. Press continue. After getting signed in, and it depends, like if you're on the browser, that's where you can purchase like books and everything. The mobile app's not going to let you purchase apps, which I wish they'd upgrade that feature so I can just like right from there purchase, but it's not too big of a deal. So if you're on the desktop and vice versa, you can't listen to your books on the desktop. They probably have like a desktop extension, but definitely meant for like iOS and Android. So when you first get into Audible, it's going to show you the latest books that you've been listening to. Also some recommendations, and you keep on scrolling at bestsellers, stuff like that. So some of my recommendations, if you're definitely into fantasy, is pretty much all of Michael J. Sullivan's books. The Rhaenyra Chronicles and Rhaenyra Revelations are really, really good, fast-paced books. Not specifically about Audible, but definitely really good on there. Tim Gerald Reynolds narrates that, and it just makes a world of a difference when you have a really good narrator that you're listening to for 30 hours. I just recently started a new series, Wizard's First Rule, and there's like 15 books in it, and all the books are like 30 hours each, which is great, like especially when you have like 1 credit every month. You don't want to get like a short book that's like 2 hours long. You want to get one that's has a lot of depth to it that keeps on going. So I usually aim for any books that are like 15 to 30 hours. So once you pretty much purchase a book from Audible, how it works is you're purchasing credits for like $14, $15, $16 a month. I have the plan where you get 2 credits per month, and it's that simple. Like you use 1 credit per book, or you buy the book for like $20 or whatever the price is. It usually takes about like 2 minutes to start the download of a book. You don't have to entirely have the book downloaded to start, especially like if you're running to work or whatever. That's perfect. It also notices if you've read a book on a separate device, and it keeps you up to date with like a question. Do you want to start from, you know, the starting point, or do you want to start from last heard position, which is really cool. When you're playing a book, you can like skip like 60 seconds ahead or behind, or 30 seconds, which I love doing. It's easy to kind of keep up with, catch up with your book. The community is awesome. They post really good reviews and like really honest reviews as well. So definitely good there. To wrap this up, the main things that I love about Audible are just the simplicity if I hate a book, like I purchased a book a while back that I really didn't agree with the author, and I was like, look, this sucks, I just wasted my $15 credit or whatever on it, and I didn't have to go through any customer service, anything like that. I literally clicked a book that says I want to return the book or I didn't like the book, and they gave me my credit back instantly. That takes some really good customer service. It's really good with recommending new books to me that I will like and love, which most I have. And ultimately, just the portability of just being able to focus on a specific task like designing a website or, you know, coding or whatever, and knowing that I'm like going on an adventure while getting stuff done. Oh, and lastly, it really does keep you awake when you're going on like a huge trip. I can drive hours and hours and hours and hours on a road trip and be good, when otherwise looking at a blank road and listening to the same songs just doesn't cut it. Alright guys, so just subscribe to this channel. It's right there, just 2 seconds. It really helps me, really appreciate it, and it helps me continue to make more videos like this. Also, press that little like button right there, and if you want to get notified every time I put out a video, every day, just click that little bell button and we'll be awesome. Alright, I will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace!